Destiny 2000 Limited. Most of us are at least somewhat familiar with this name. Destiny began its journey in 2000 as a multi-level marketing and pyramid scheme in Bangladesh. This company took these two concepts to almost an industrial scale. By luring ordinary people with promises of profit, Destiny sparked intense interest in investment and offered commissions for bringing in new customers. Seeing the possibility of much higher returns than any other financial institution, millions of people got involved. But they didn't just stop at investing themselves. Driven by the lure of commissions, people brought in acquaintances, friends, and relatives. In short, they practically dragged others to invest in Destiny. These users were given flashy titles like silver, gold, and platinum, among others. Everyone knows 12 straight years. In the early days of doing business in this country, many people made a good amount of profit from the company. Through word of mouth, stories of Destiny spread all over the country. At that time, Destiny was the most popular brand, and the popularity of its MD, Rafiqul Amin, was no less than that of a superstar. But even though everything seemed fine on the surface, in 2012, the dark side behind Destiny's business was revealed. People became familiar with the Ponzi scheme model and MLM business through Destiny. By the time law enforcement agencies and government institutions turned their attention to Destiny, they had already siphoned off more than 4,000 crore taka from the market. So what the hell is a Ponzi scheme? Many of you already know the rest of Destiny's story. For those who don't, we'll get to that in a bit. But first, let me introduce you to a man. It's hard to call him a gentleman. In the world of financial scandals, this man named Charles Ponzi could be called the Pied Piper of Hamelin. Instead of playing a flute, he lured people in with promises of high returns in exchange for investments in his Ponzi scheme. It was impossible for anyone to actually provide such high returns. So how did Mr. Ponzi manage to offer such huge profits, and how did he himself benefit? The story is quite interesting. Let's go back 100 years. At that time, the Italian citizen Ponzi had created a stir in the city of Boston, America, as the head of a company called the Securities Exchange Company. He was the main reason behind all the commotion surrounding him. Investors rushed to invest in his company. Charles Ponzi seemed like a magician, like BC. Sarkar and people, mesmerized by his magic, flocked to him like a swarm of locusts, each investing 1,000. At that time, postal departments of various countries used certain international coupons for exchanging letters. These coupons had the same value in local currency everywhere. However, due to fluctuations in exchange rates, the value of international coupons would often increase or decrease in other countries. For example, a coupon that cost $5 in America might be available in a European country for the equivalent of just $2.